Now, very few people know this, but in ancient China, instead of arranged marriages where the parents decided, the marriage partners, they left it to the far greater power and wisdom of the universe to make this most important decision. In fact, on small rectangular pieces of parchment, they would engrave the initials of the prospective marriage candidates and then randomize them in such a way that the universe would make the ultimate decision. The marriage selection process has just been recently unearthed, and so I thought I would share it with you today. So here I have 4 sets of siblings, and as you might imagine, it would be best to not pair up siblings for marriage. But nonetheless, we're going to allow the powers of the universe through random processes to create the perfect marriage pairings. Okay, so what we do is we gather these up like so, and now we're going to repeat a mantra as many times as necessary until we get a strong impression that we should stop the randomization process and move on to the final pairing of these candidates. So the mantra goes like this. The priest would pick up the pieces of parchment, and then he would say, "She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not." Okay. Stack those randomly according to impressions the priest receives from the powers beyond. Now, in the case of your presentation, just have the spectator freely stack these 2 piles. So maybe they want left on right. That's just fine. Okay. And now we'll continue with our mantra with a small change. He loves me, he loves me not. 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 Now, very importantly, a second layer of choices are being made by the universe through the spectator. They need to choose one of the piles to flip face up. So maybe they'll choose the right one. Okay. And now they need to choose a random stacking of these. Maybe they'll stack right on left. That's just fine. Okay. Okay, we go on to another application of this. She loves me. She loves me not. 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 Okay. Which of these 2 do you feel should be flipped? The right one? Okay. How should we stack these? Dig deep before you make this decision. You want left on right? Okay, your choice. Very good. Do you feel that we need to make further choices so that the universe can be faithfully expressed? You do. Okay, so we'll go on to another one here. He loves me. He loves me not. 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 Okay. Which of these 2 should we flip this time? It's a free choice, but do your best to convey the will of the universe. You want the right one flipped? Okay. How should we stack these? Left on right? Okay. So note to you as the performer, you can perform this procedure as many times as you like until the spectator is confident that the universe has clearly conveyed to them the correct set of random choices so that the perfect marriage pairings will be achieved. Okay, so why don't we stop here even though we could continue. Okay, and then finally the priest would take the pieces of parchment and then draw off, interestingly, the bottom and top one as 1. The bottom and top one as 1. The bottom and top one as 1, and then the remaining 2. Okay, well, I do have a written prediction over here as to what we've accomplished. Okay, so let's just take a look at this here. You will succeed in pairing non-siblings. Okay, that's good news. Let's check that. Oh, non-siblings there. Yes, those aren't brother and sister. Okay, good. Non-pairings there of siblings. And the same thing there. You did it. You are amazing. Wait a second. What's this? In fact, what? You will actually pair clubs and hearts and spades and diamonds. There's no way we've done that. See, club, heart, spade, diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond. Unbelievable. You are absolutely unbelievable. It's too bad we can't teleport you to ancient China to live out your life as a mystical priest. Okay, good job. Okay, so how does this work? Well, all you do is you just begin with the pairings that you want, like these right here. These are the very pairings. And then you just do everything I did. Okay, so you do a 50% under down, as I did, and then you do a 50% under down, but flip one of the halves before you randomly stack, and then you can perform as many of those 50% under down with random flipping of one and then random stacking of the two piles as you like. You can do 1,000,000 of these if you like. And then when the spectator's content that there's really just no way anyone could know the organization of the cards, after they've made all of these important random choices, just perform a Klondike shuffle from there. Just take the top and bottom off as one, top and bottom off as one, and so forth. And you will finish exactly with the prediction I wrote. Okay? So when you go to do this, you can choose different pairings. You don't have to use my narrative. You can come up with your own narrative. And the key is to just have the packet in pairs that you want to be together at the very end, and then just go through the steps shown you already, and this will work for you every time. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.